Hello, myRockworld. This is Marty, and
Marta?
we are sitting here in Munich with Jussi, the drummer from 69 Eyes. Hello, welcome to myRockworld.
It's good to be here, so excited. Finally we're on tour, second day, and it feels like home.
Because it's damn cold here.
Well, that too, but it's been a while since we last did the proper tour. I mean, we released the compilation album, and the real studio album, it's been like 4 years ago. So now it's finally album is out, and I'm just reading reviews. It's album of the month in so many magazines here in Germany. Orkus and Sonic Seducer said it's a masterpiece, and it's number one in so many in Finland, US rock chart. I guess it's between Foo Fighters and Metallica.
And it's really great. I have listened to it, and it's really fantastic.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
Let's talk about this new 11th album now, Universal Monsters, that has been released on Friday.
Yeah.
And please tell us something about this album and what is different also to your last album, 10, from 2012.
Well, the 10th album, X, that's basically, I would say it's the most mainstream album we did, kind of almost radio friendly with lots of ballads and radio friendly sound, because we kind of wanted to go that way, because the previous album it was almost heavy metal, because we did it with Matt Hyde, the Slayer producer, Back in Blood. So we always wanted kind of change the direction to do something different, and then we felt like, okay, I mean, the last album we had the singles were the most played songs in the Finnish radio, and when we went to do shows, I didn't see any difference. Maybe like 15 tickets buyers more, and it basically pissed off our hardcore fans who's been following us for 6 years. And now we wanted to kind of go back to our roots, but still keep it 2016 way. And one of the going back to the roots things was to go back to work with Johnny Lee Michaels, the producer who produced the breakthrough albums Blessed to Be and all those classic albums, and that was fun. He's crazy in a good way, and he comes up with crazy ideas. He doesn't give a fuck what's commercial, what's cool for radio. He wants to make unique music, and that's something I'm really proud of. I would say that there's nobody who's doing same kind of music what we do, and that's something I'm really happy when I read reviews of the new album. When they compare it to something, they compare it to 69 Eyes albums.
Yeah.
They don't compare it, okay, this is ripped off from there and this is sounds like that. It's like buying a new AC/DC record. You compare it to Highway to Hell or Back in Black. You don't compare it to Airborne, you know what I mean? So I feel really good about the album.
Was there any difference? Is there anything different in recording process also this time?
That answer would take like 5-6 hours to answer. Maybe the biggest difference was that I fucked up my food really big time, and it cost a lot of money, and we lost 3 months because I had to wait for it to recover. But difference, yeah, we didn't use, computerized Pro Tools, perfect sounds, because when it comes to rock music, especially American rock music these days, every band sounds the same. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love those bands like Papa Roach and all these. I mean, Papa Roach, Nickelback, whatever. You don't you can't tell the difference, and it's all perfect because it's all like fixed it with the computer.
Yeah.
We wanted to have the roughness, and we wanted to have the if there's a mistake, leave it there because it's rock and roll, and that's what we did.
And it sounds really fresh. It's really
Thank
great.
you, thank you.
Did you record it live also, or all together in the studio? Or?
Some of the things, but that's I mean, that takes a lot of time. It's like 5 people in the studio. Somebody breaks a string, somebody breaks a drumstick. Maybe it would take 2 days to record one song, but it's way more live than the previous album X.
Yeah. Do you have any personal favorite song on that album, and why?
At the moment, it's like usually my favorites are like track number 9 or like not the singles. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the singles, but I like the weird atmospheric songs. Like with this one, the song Blue, which is like very slow, almost like Depeche Mode kind of a thing, and I like those songs because maybe it's because we play the singles live every day. I hear it from the radio every day, so I like the tracks which is like kind of hidden in the very end of the album. So I mean, record came out a couple of days ago, so I'm way too close to say which is my favorite.
Okay. The tour just kicked off yesterday in Switzerland. Are there any plans to record the one or other show also for a live album on this tour?
We've been talking about it. We did it once, and that's been a long time ago. We did it in Whiskey A Go Go, 2006 or so. So maybe someday. But would it make sense if there's like half of the same songs? But why not? And record companies, they love that because it's cheap. I mean, you just put 2 mics in there and you put the record out. But I would like to think that there has to be some hook, some point to do it, not just to release something. But maybe.
Would be great.
I would love to do it in Germany, basically Berlin, because of the song Feel Berlin, maybe.
One of my favorites.
Thank you.
Okay. Jussi, with the release of the new album, some of your albums have been also released on vinyl. For the first time.
I think every one of the records we've done has been released on vinyl. And I'm not sure if this one is yet, but it's about to be there.
It will be on vinyl also.
Yeah. At least like 1,000 copies or something, numbered copies. Because, I mean, of course, I'm a big fan of vinyls, and hardcore fans, they want to have the actual physical thing. And I'm one of those people. I just came back from Japan, and you know what? I heard that... try to guess how many percentage of record sales are physical CDs or vinyls. 80%, which is like here in Germany or in Finland, nobody buys CDs or I mean, it's all about Spotify and all that. So that's great, and they like things they can hold and look. And that's one of the reasons I love Japan so much.
So do you prefer vinyl or CD?
I don't have a vinyl player.
No.
I think I have a CD player. I mean, I've been buying CDs for 32 years. I'm a radio journalist. I get 25 CDs a week. There's so many, so I really had to move. All my CDs are in the attic, and maybe I didn't want to throw them away or sell them, but it's pretty easy to put this Spotify on. But I didn't have the heart to just give them away.
Yeah. But thanks to the fans that are buying the vinyls again, because the market is increasing.
Yeah, absolutely. And with vinyls, like we always had the opening covers and picture discs and all that kind of things. I love that.
So, next question. How important is it for you to be connected with the fans in the internet? Do you think a band or a musician can do without internet these days? Or without social media?
It is important in a way. I mean, I don't want to go into negative stuff. With us, we've been around for so long. You guys maybe remember MySpace, but if you ask some 12-year-old girl, they don't know what the fuck is MySpace. But that really broke us in big time in America. Like, that was year 2000. I mean, it was huge, like huge thing for us in the US. So I'm not complaining anything, and it's pretty easy to. I mean, we have a show coming up in Munich. I post it in 2 seconds on my Facebook site, and I don't need 200 people in a record company to market the show.
Correct,
so. And I don't see any negative points. I mean, every citizen in the world can be a critic, and they can tell you that you suck or I love you, but you need to see through that.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not reading every fucking comment. Of course, I like to stay in touch with my fans, but I don't spend my nights like reading. What does this girl from Bratislava think about the third song, or does she think if I'm hot or not? I mean, but it's a cool thing. But now it's like even I'm holding my cell phone non-stop right now, so it's like maybe going too far.
Yeah.
Like can you live without your phone for a day? No, because you need it. Like you need to check out something, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, and
everything is in the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll see the next question. Who are your heroes starting out playing music?
Hanno Rocks, absolutely. Hanno
really?
Rocks.
That's great.
Yeah, legendary Finnish band, and I was 12 when I saw them live. I was in the front row wearing my mom's makeup. It was filled with girls. I was the only guy. I was 12 years old, and they had this big fuck you attitude, and they were pure rock and roll band, the best rock and roll band ever existed. Them and Rolling Stones maybe, but Hanno Rocks, being from Finland, kind of showed me that it's actually possible to go out from Finland and tour all over the world. So that in that sense they are really important for me.
They have played the same venue here last year, I think. Michael Monroe.
Yeah, so he's a good friend of mine. So is Andy McCoy, and I had the privilege to record with Andy, and I had the privilege to record with Michael Monroe. We're good friends.
That's great.
And I love them to death.
Please tell us some secret funny things about the 69 Eyes that nobody knows. Maybe a funny tour bus secret or something else.
Funny tour bus secret? Well, we got this tour bus two nights ago. And as you can see, it's shiny, it's nice. There's 2 lounges upstairs. I woke up last night at 5 a.m. and the whole downstairs was covered with broken glass and one passed out guitar player. So maybe that's, I mean, we've been touring only for 2 days now, so that's...
So what happened?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Jussi, you have told us also that you have a pub also.
It's a rock bar, the Riff. You should visit it someday. There's something you can't see or experience anywhere else in the world. I've been in rock bars from Osaka to Texas to Mexico to LA to Bratislava. I know what's good and what's not. And I wanted to have a stylish rock bar where you can have good beer, good selection of champagne, wine, cocktails, and the best music ever. And it's been pretty popular. And it's nice hangout. We open 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. So we have nice collection of like frappuccino, cappuccino, that kind of stuff. And we're doing pretty good, especially now it's springtime, so we have a nice terrace there. So it's like miniature backstage, way smaller, but I'm proud of the place. It was pain in the ass to come up with the name of the to come up with the name for the bar, but the riff.
What is it called?
The Riff.
The Riff. Okay.
I wanted to come up. I was in Africa, and I was like, okay. I had like one date to come up with the name because I needed to come up with the press release. Jussi's opening a new bar. So I was thinking, okay, top 10 best rock songs in the world, Jumping Jack Flash and all that. There has to be a word. Then I was thinking Riff Raff by AC/DC. And then I realized the riff, that covers every song.
Everything.
Yeah. When it comes to rock and roll, the riff. There's no rock and roll without the riff.
That's great. And guitars are hanging on the wall?
Yeah, there's nice, like special stuff like I told you, like only one existing Alexi Laiho signature guitar, the one 5-finger Death Punch bass player wanted to hang out on the wall. Loads of guitars, and there's lots of my personal. At home I don't have anything related to my job on the walls. Like I don't have my gold and platinum records on the wall, but I have all that kind of cool stuff in my bar.
Great. So myRockworld members, if you are in Helsinki, then check it out, the Riff, and you can find it also on the internet.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, the Riff Helsinki.
Perfect. Jussi, please, last question, or not a question, some words to the fans, please.
It's been way too long, and thank you for your patience to wait for us, and it's so good to see that people still are interested. Most fantastic thing is that we have these hardcore fans who's been following us for 26 years, but every year of the year there's always a new generation of the generation. There's young teenager boys and girls in the front row. That's amazing. Thank you for that, and thanks for coming to the shows, and don't miss, we have still so many shows to do. This is 2016 is the year for the 69 Eyes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jussi, thank you.
Thank you.